Going on, Dan?
What's up?
Not much. Just gotta send the link everywhere and go live. Alright.
True Death in the house.
Have y'all went live?
Yep.
Gotta
We
send
are.
me a.
Thank
What are you guys qualifying?
Yep, they're
check.
qualifying now. I'll get you some invites when I join, because I've got a few.
Alright, Eagles, if you can do me a favor, after the race or sometime this week, change the name of the league from developmental to something like Wednesday series or whatever. Just get developmental out of it. A lot of drivers don't want to race, go to a developmental league before they come into the real league. So there's 3 drivers I know of, only because the name developmental was in it, they didn't want to run in it. So
Okay.
if we change that name, we may get more drivers in it.
Cool.
So,
Cool. Yeah, I'll do that. We'll just call it the Wednesday League then.
Yeah, the Wednesday series, Cup series, or some crap like that. I don't care. Really don't care what you name it, to be honest with you. As long as it's got ERL, something ERL in it, I'm happy with it.
Yep.
But good luck on the broadcast. Good luck on the race. Hopefully they give you a good show and the fans a good show.
Yeah, man. Hey, I don't know if you've gone back and checked that Dover race. I think that was race of the year for these guys. We had 17 last week, so that was an awesome race for sure.
Now, send me invites to the race if you can.
Yeah,
Because
I'll get you.
I may pop in and check some of the racing out once it gets started. And I may come in the booth, holler at y'all, and say, "What's up?"
Alrighty.
What's going on, boys?
All right, man.
Hey, boys.
Yeah. What's up, little girl? No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, you just like leave your skirt at home.
Yeah, I would. Hey, man, what you talking about, man? I'm Irish, man. Come on, man. I play bagpipe and what is it, kilt? I think they call it.
All right, I'm gonna grab a water.
I would too. Later.
Peace. Alrighty, guys. Well, with that being said, we'll start the introduction. What's up? Welcome back. Highside Broadcasting coming back to you guys live again here tonight for the ERL Developmental Series, or I guess we're calling it the Wednesday Series now. Either way, this is our feeder group for the Sunday League, so if anybody needs a fill-in or a permanent replacement, they have a pool of drivers to choose from, and we've got another, I think, 16 guys again tonight, so coming off 2 weeks in a row of 17, we've had double digits every week, and another full field tonight. So with that being said, they're currently qualifying, so we'll get into the race here pretty soon. Kansas tonight, we're going to rock that high line all the way around every lap. That's what's unique about Kansas. No other track is, preferably the outside, at least not the way Kansas, is outside is way dominant, versus that inside. But with that being said, they're currently qualifying, and just gotta wait for them to get done. Dan is also in the booth with me. You guys heard Lee going or shoot out there a minute ago. We'll see if he doesn't pop back in. Throughout the broadcast, Dan will be back in a minute. Just want to see how far into qualifying they are. They're getting there. But if you guys are tuning in tonight, let me know what's going on. How you guys doing? I see Trackside there in the comment section. What's going on, man? Want to make sure I can get this link everywhere. Get some viewers to tune in tonight. Get the developmental series some views. I am going to go through or at least the drivers that are in the field, or at least somewhat, whatever, it'll let me see here. Big Rig, D-Dubs, Wrigley Does, High Explosive, Keith, Mac Attack, Shackett, Skins for Life, Corey, Technosy, and then 3 anonymous. I know one of the anonymous is Crangers. Trying to memorize who else was in there. I know we got a few yet, but another 15 guys tonight, so we should be done with qualifying here pretty soon, and then we can get that thing underway.
Yo.
What's going on, Dan?
Not much.
Did the introduction, let them know Kansas tonight, developmental series. Went through the field of all the guys, looks like they're almost done qualifying. Dan, I know Kansas is quite the different track. It's way different than any other track on the game. It being a mile and a half, the outside line being as dominant as it is. Do you have any insight on what we should expect from these guys tonight?
It's gonna be. I'd say it's gonna be like a little bit of touch and go. Like it's hard to make that pass. So I guess if you're smart, you just kind of sit in line, just wait for someone to make a mistake, and like try to take advantage of it.
Yeah, in a sense, it is a lot like the other mile and a half because it's probably going to be a long train around the track. But the big difference is, you ain't going to be making passes on the outside. Everybody's going to be on the outside. You're going to have to go low and make those passes. So unlike the other tracks where you run around the bottom, going to be running around the top here. The only way to pass really is slide jobs unless you can get your nose to the outside of somebody, rather than the inside like Atlanta or Vegas, or any really of the other mile and a halves. Again, this Kansas here, super dominant on the outside. I'm not sure how much of a factor fuel will be. We know last week at Dover, which by the way was a phenomenal race. Dover was insane a week ago. Tons of passing, tons of racing. It was phenomenal. Had me and Dan on the edge of our seats really for most of that race. There was a lot of things that went into that race. A lot of racing, some wrecks, some fuel, all the above. Hopefully we'll see a lot of that tonight. Some good racing, from being in the booth, always root for a wreck or two, but, not too many. Looks like on the pole tonight, we've been talking a lot about our big three. It looks like it's Cranger's on the pole, but Big Rig second, Technosy third, High Explosive fourth. So that's your first two rows. I'm getting some invites here. It looks like that clock is rolling down. Another 15 guys tonight, Dan. 15.
Wow.
Looks like we talk about that big three, Shackett, Technosy, and Crangers. Shackett starting ninth, not a great qualifying, while Crangers and Tech are first and third.
Well, I know who I got.
Who you got?
Going with Crangers.
Going with Crangers, our teammate. You think he's got something in the tank for him tonight?
I think he does. I took. I think it's decent, and I think he's the guy to get it done.
Alright, I'm gonna get you some invites here, Dan, as we are able to join. Oh, looks like Go Blue Tater joined him, so 15. Or we already had 15, I guess at 16? Not sure. I guess Trude has some invites as well. Go Blue Tater joined him, that's cool. Let's go ahead and get in there. If you guys are out there watching, let me know how you're doing tonight. What's going on?
That did not take it. Uh-oh.
I sent you a few, though.
Okay. Oh, no, I did take it, but something happened. That was weird. All right. Did some flash thing and something came up?
Now we know the top side, we've said it a couple of times tonight already, the top side, the dominant lane, but on race starts, the bottom line is where you want to be. Going in the turns 1 and 2, you should be able to clear the car on your outside. So starting on the outside, not the best thing, but you do want to work your way up there. Green flag is in the air, Cranger's in the lead, Big Rig up there on that top side. Technosy going to get clear, 3 wide for third already with Mac Attack, High Explosive, and Rig. 3 wide again. High Explosive falling back in that middle line. Kansas, one of the raciest tracks in the game.
Boy, look at him, huh?
Look at the 21 making moves, shooting to the outside, making it, was 3 wide, gonna go to 2 wide. Falls in line behind the 62. There's still 3 wide back there. Looks like TCR Corey making his debut tonight, Sunday driver. Looks like the first 6 or 7 cars here getting out to a single file line.
Yeah, and here they go, single file.
Oh, Mac Attack in the wall. I've seen him get the wall a couple times already. It looks like his car's pretty tight to open up this run.
Yeah, like this is a hard track. Like you kind of get tight in and kind of loose off almost like.
Yeah, it's super easy to push. This is actually a track that I have not figured out. I really don't have great insight on how to drive it. I'm kind of trying different things. Backing up the corners, not really working. Driving it in, it's difficult. This is one track I will admit I have not figured out how to drive a rig up out of the groove here. Wrigley underneath him, but if he doesn't get clear, he could wind up losing spots. Doesn't. And there's 4 cars lined up. Looks like they're going to get by him. Point proven right there, Dan.
Yeah, it's hard.
Ooh, some lag here. I hope that's me and not the game.
I didn't see nothing.
Oh, well, that's good. Looks like it's cleared up now. Rather that be me
Where's
than them.
Shackett at right now?
Shaq gets up to the 5th spot, started 9th.
Nice.
Explosive in the wall here, bouncing off into Corey, trying to keep it in the wall. Did a pretty good job of it. Corey, I think, is going to be one to watch, Dan. I think we might have a big 4 tonight. I know.
We got Corey up in here tonight?
Yep, TCR Corey, because he's below 16th in points. He's eligible to run. Got some news before the race. The format is changing a little bit. True Death wants to give these Sunday drivers an option. They're only going to be able to run 4 races after tonight. 4 races that they're going to select 4 races of the 20-something that's left in the season. So choose wisely. That's for the Sunday drivers. That's most of the field. Crangers, Technasi, Shackett, Corey, Wrigley Dust. Who else here? That might be it. That Real Smooth. That might be it though. That's racing the night. Yep.
Well, I mean, I think it's good for these guys to race to get some competition because, you know, either like you're ready or like you're not, you know, that's how I feel about that.
Yeah.
Rangers out front, getting it done.
He's got 4 of them right behind him though.
Yeah.
5-car breakaway here out front. Mac Attack and Big Rig right up in there. You know, Big Rig was pretty quick in that practice a couple nights ago. Qualified well tonight, riding in 4th. With some pretty competitive guys here too. They're just gonna ride in line. Maybe they'll jump out and make a pass. I think they're being patient right now. No reason to do anything crazy.
Yeah, like you just gotta like kind of ride in line, and like you gotta put like pressure on guys, you know. You gotta try to put yourself in a spot so if something happens, you can take advantage of it, you know.
Cranger's up and in the wall here, getting out of the way off of 2. Gonna let him go. Looks like he got in the wall and got out of the way.
Got tight, yeah.
I think you're going to see that a lot, and Dan, in all honesty, I think you're going to see that from the leader more than anything. You know, it's easy to follow somebody. You can lift a little early, gauge the car in front of you on your line, getting into the corner. When you're out front, though, and you don't have anything to gauge off of, not only is it easier to get tighter, but you don't have a gauge. So far, it seems like the guys getting in the wall are clean air.
Yeah, so like you just take and end up pushing your car a little harder than what you maybe should be, you know.
Yeah, I mean, I've done it. I've seen a lot of guys do it in the practices. You know, I'm not saying it's impossible to get in the wall when you're riding behind somebody, but it's easier to not get in the wall because you're able to gauge off of somebody. When you're out front, you get on the gas just a little bit too early. Maybe you miss your steering marker. That's one thing I've been doing is I'm not steering in at the same rate. Really from lack of practice, but also from, you know, setup and just not really knowing the track. You know, when you enter on the outside, I think that's honestly probably the biggest point here is every other track you're running the bottom, and if you miss your steering point getting in, the worst that's going to happen is you're going to miss the corner. Here, you're entering on the outside, so if you miss the corner, you're going right in the wall.
Yeah. Hello.
And oh, something going on here with Crangers.
Well, I don't know what he did, but it ain't working now.
I'm not sure if somebody got in the wall in front of him. I think Rig or Shackett did, but I don't understand what happened to Crangers. Might have to go back and listen to some audio. Yeah, he doesn't have damage. I am confused on what happened though.
Well, I mean, I think he can get back up there. You know,
Oh,
I
he's
was
got
out there
plenty of
racing
time.
with him earlier, and like he wasn't having a problem. Well, the 9 car, this is 17 a bump, and he's committed on the bottom. Going to try to get around that 17.
He's got help from Shackett. Slide job here. First time we're gonna see it tonight.
Clear him. Oh, he got it done. Good job.
Mac Attack forcing his way right in the wall, chastaining it, trying to force his way to the outside. Rig didn't give him no room. He was clear. He succeeded at the first step of clearing him. Then he succeeded at the second step of not getting the wall while clearing him, and made the move. Technosy, though, has built a gap up as they were racing for second. Mac Attack lost a little bit of time from getting the wall there.
Looks like Rig's car turns pretty good. Like it drives right into the center and comes right out.
Shackett ran an interesting line there, a little lower than Rig through turns 3 and 4. A lot of racing going on. There's a lot of cars in close proximity here throughout the rest of the field. Looks like Skins and Hootie Hoo side by side here. Skins making the move. Keith right behind Real Smooth. Looks like Rangers is behind both of them, and just in front is High Explosive and Wrigley Dust.
So High Explosive is like making his way up to the pack, huh?
Oh, Rob, I'm not sure what the deal is here. Not in the race anymore. He's been one of the most consistent drivers all season. He's top 5 in points. And he's had a good start to the season. Not sure if he lagged out, not sure what happened, but he's no longer in the race. That is a surprise. Don't expect to see him out of the race. A lot of racing going on here. There's 5 of them. All 5 of these guys. Somebody, I think Wrigley was in front of all of them, so I assume he got the wall.
High Explosive, yeah, like just took and made the pass.
Wrigley must have been in the wall because he lost, well, 4 spots there in a lap. Crangers getting by Keith. Crangers is running awfully close to the wall on entry. Bringing it down on exit. Looks like the 62 is a little loose in front of him.
15 in the pits right now.
Well, Dan, here comes Rake for the race lead.
Really?
Shackett pushing the crap out of him. This is the most competitive Rig has been all season. And putting it to him.
He got a little loose there.
As long as he doesn't get the wall, he can rebound.
Is this car starting to fall apart?
Yeah, you can see him getting a little loose. A little bit of check up there, middle of the corner. Technosy getting away.
Either his car's falling apart or he's sweating. One or the other.
Probably a bit of both. Oh, whooping in the wall again. And again. Hang on to it, Rig. And again, Technosy driving away. You can clearly see Shackett's leaving up for him. I think Shackett's trying to push him up to Tech. You can see Mac Attack, Corey caught them. I think Shackett's just doing what he can to help Rig out. I mean, he had 4 opportunities to pass him there and didn't.
Yeah. Yeah, like he's just got to gather it up and, you know, just get back in there.
Commentator curses real.
Yep.
Looks like he rebounded here in turns 3 and 4. He's got the help, 4 of them there together. They can go run down Technosy for sure. I'm telling you what, the rest of this pack is together though. Real Smooth in the wall. Off of 4.
Oh.
Big group of cars here that are together. Explosive, Crangers, Keith, Real Smooth, Wrigley Dust, and Hootie Hoo all under a blanket here. And we're starting to get a couple packs here. It looks like these guys are racing back here pretty hard.
In the wall.
Looks like a pit stop here has been made by Skins for Life and Go Blue Tater, so early pit stops here.
Tater coming out.
Tell you what, Big Rig and Shackett have put a gap back on Mac Attack and Corey. When they get rolling, man, they're pretty quick. Gotta keep it out of the wall.
Yep. Come on, long run, Larry. Let's go. 62 going in the pits. He's going in the long way.
Are they entering into 3 or off of 4?
Off of 4.
Good. Yeah, a lot of the Sunday drivers should be able to answer that question. They should be aware of
well,
that.
I thought it was into 3.
Me too,
And
but
come to find out, it's off of 4. Look.
yeah, found out that last night. Pit stops being made here.
Pits. Oh, they're all going in or coming out. Yeah, they're all coming out.
Well, the 5 liter's still out there. These 4 are together trying to run down the 19.
Like that 19's rolling.
19 looks pretty good.
He's out there hitting his lines. Oh, it looks like they're starting to gain on him.
Oh, Mac Attack looks like he's signaling a pit here.
Yeah, that's probably gonna fall
Corey.
back on that.
Corey's going with. Now, one thing we need Rig and Shagget to do here is not speed whenever they make their stop. Don't give it away like that. They've got the track position, running 2nd and 3rd here. A signal here by Shackett, signal by Rig. Technasi staying out.
Wow.
Tech is stretching that tank, wants the tires. Hey, he's
Yep.
got the gap. He's got the gap on
Yeah,
these guys. So he's got some, you know, these guys, in order for this short pit to work, they've got to gain the ground and then try and put time on Technasi. So and then obviously it'll come out with the fresher tires. Now it'll allow them to get in his draft.
yeah.
So weigh his
Yeah, just
options
as long
there.
as he gets into pits good, you know, it should be alright.
Technasi coming down pit road here. So yes, pretty much you gotta weigh the options. You know, he's gonna have 1 lap fresher tires, but more than likely that gap he had is gonna be gone.
Yeah.
But he will have the fresher tires, but he probably won't be able to drive away because of the draft. But had he short pitted, he would have built the gap up even more, but then not had the tire advantage. So just weighing his options. Looks like they're coming out now. It looks like Crangers and... Tell you what, these guys that pitted really early, the 1 and the 21, made a ton of time.
Wow.
Now they're going to lose all that
Rangers
back.
back to the front, let's go.
Now they're going to lose all that back, but holy short pit, man. Look at this. Crangers to the lead. We haven't heard from the 21 or the 1 all night, and they're up here. Now they're going to fall off, but look at all the ground they gained. Crangers again out front. Shackett to 3rd. Here comes Tech. We'll see how much time he's lost. It doesn't look like he's going to lose anything.
Yeah, like it looks like those guys took a chance pitting early, and it kind of worked out for them.
If a caution comes out, it'll work out. I'm not sure if a caution doesn't come out. May or may not. That's to be determined. Big Rig is coming, man, but Technasi...
19, though. He's in the front still.
Yeah, didn't lose any positions.
Wow, that's impressive.
21 got the wall, lost all the ground he gained up, but still there in the draft. So, yeah, that pretty much made a 6 or 7 horse race at this point. I'm very impressed with Big Rig so far, man. Got by the 17 there. Fresher tires. Now he's running the 11 down, looking to take over 2nd. Big Rig having greatest run of the season so far tonight for him. Pulling for him. See what Rig can get done tonight. Mac Attack riding behind him, then Shackett, then Corey. Corey in the wall off of 4. Rig choosing to just push Crangers. Not sure that's the best option. Crangers on older tires, and you're trying to run the 19 down who has the freshest. I think Rig will have to make that move sooner or later. The best option, though, might be to jump to the outside down the front straightaway, and you ain't gonna waste time getting into the corner.
I think so, yeah. Hop on Granger's car here.
Oh, Rig in the wall, Mac in the wall. Corey's gonna get by all 3 of them, including Shackett.
I missed it.
Wow. Rig got the wall.
Tighter.
Yeah, he got tight there off of 2, got the wall, and Mac ran in the back of him. Shackett ran in the back of him, and Corey jumped all 3 of them. Ooh, Rig in the wall again. I'm gonna stop talking about him. Commentator curse is real.
He's got a fast car, you know, he can just gotta stay in it, you know.
Commentator curse is as real as it's ever been. I mean, that's twice tonight now, for sure. But tell you what, these 5 guys, they're not gaining on tech. Now, I think all the mistakes they're making is the reason. If they get linked up, they should run him down. Getting by him's going to be another thought, though, because he's got them fresher tires. Only a lap, but now Corey's in the wall, and all the spots he gained, lost them.
Oh, bummer.
Including the draft, he got a big time there. Shackett underneath Mac attack. I don't see him clearing Rig and Mac, so I don't think that move's going to work.
Oh, big Rig running Crangers down.
Crangers is hanging tough on the older tires, man. I think Rig has to make the move on him sooner or later. They're not going to run tech down with Crangers out front because the tire difference there. The 11 on the oldest, the 19 on the newest. I don't think it's going to work.
Nope.
But he's being patient, giving him a chance. Don't want to run out of time, though.
Like Crangers might be just a little bit tight. Big Rig's car looks like it's set up a little more free.
Oh, Rob is not out of the race. Rob is out there. Alright, that's good news. He's just having a rough one, I guess. Maybe had to pit early. Not sure what's going on.
Crangers in a wall. Yeah. I have to fix that.
Yeah, he's got some damage too. Must have got it good. Well, now those 3, depending on how many laps are left, should have a chance to go down there and get tech. If them 3 work together, I think they can get him. They're coming to 4 to go. Can they get him in 4 laps?
I don't think so.
They're making good time. I don't know if it's gonna be enough though. Once they catch his draft, it's game on. So in reality, they only need a couple more tenths. Shackett's not helping them any.
No.
Oh, now Rig's in the wall. And I'd say
look at that, baby.
This is Tex now, I'd say, at this point. 3 to go. In stage 1. Shackett gonna get clear. Crossover.
I don't know if
Rig in the wall.
Tucker gave that to him, or I don't know.
Oh, Mac attack. I thought it got into Rig, maybe not.
Oh, Rig looks loose. Get back in line.
So it looks like Technos is gonna win this stage. That's for sure at this point. Shackett to 2nd, Rig here in 3rd, Mac Attack 4th, and Cranger still in 5th. Corey 6th. Not the only ones in frame here.
Yeah, like that's like a Christmas present, like when you're out front and you got guys in back you fighting. You know what I mean? It's like,
oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Shackett in the wall a little bit. And that is it for stage number 1.
Alright. One down, two to go.
Phenomenal stage there for Reg. Good win to Tech. And that is only Cranger's second stage that he hasn't won this season. Keeping that stat alive. Looks like a majority of the field stayed on the lead lap.
Now let's get some adjustments in, boys, and see what you got.
Yeah, actually, I think everybody's on the lead lap, except probably Rob. No, everybody's on the lead lap. And Rob didn't pit. And that quickly...
Oh, Rob. That's bad, Rob. You don't want to do that.
Oh, Shackett!
Shackett
Massive
got
wreck
loose.
down the front straightaway. I don't know if he... What? No caution.
I don't know. Yeah, like this game with cautions, you know, it's
I don't think anybody hit him, though.
no, it almost looked like he spun out. Or...
Oh, we got more wrecks here down the backstretch. Oh, maybe not. They all saved it. The 8 hooked the 21. They hit the 1. Everything's going straight, though.
Wow.
Shackett, man. I don't even know if... He doesn't even have any damage, so I think he just spun out. Maybe he missed a gear. Looks like he's got some rear end damage. Maybe somebody hit him. I don't know.
He must have one hell of a gear, huh? Spin
Yeah.
out like that with new tires. Like, what do you got in that car, bud?
Went left and then went right. It's rare that you see that. I can only imagine he shifted to the wrong gear. I can only think of that being the only reason for that.
Unless he doesn't run like a wheel lock and he had his wheel turned the wrong way when he was starting, and then, I don't know.
It could have had something to do with Rob not pitting. Maybe he went low and saw Rob was pulling out of the way, went right. I really don't know. I actually think I'm going to go back and listen to some audio because I'm curious on what that deal was.
Yeah, sure. High explosive, where you running, bud? High explosive, 5th right now, 6th. Shit.
They're saying it was lag.
Oh, bummer.
Yeah, there was only a couple scenarios. That one, that really could have been there. Looks like 5-car breakaway. Technasi, Crangers, Mac Attack, Corey, and Big Rig. See High Explosive there in the background. Keith, Skins, Real Smooth, and who's the other one there? Can't see him. Looks like Go Blue Tater, and there's even a few more behind him. Hootie Hoo, and Dubs, and Wrigley Dust. So, pretty much your field there. Shackett, gonna be a long stage for him. 5-car breakaway. We should make a rule in here, Danny. You must pass somebody at least every 5 laps.
Right.
These guys single file saving their stuff for the end.
Yeah,
oh,
just
Mac
so
in the
hard.
wall. Mistake there.
Just so hard to make that pass here, you know. It's just.
Oh yeah, I mean, especially the only way you can really do it is if it's you and one other car. Because if there's somebody in front of him, you can't slide job him. You can't slide job
Yeah.
both of them.
Yeah, it's like one of them deals too, to where like you take and build your car like to run that top line. So like it might run that top line good, and you like dive down, it just doesn't run as good, you know, to make that pass.
Yeah, you pretty much got to have that car loose enough to where it will slide. Because if you're tight, it's just gonna push.
Yeah, like it's just gonna get tighter.
That's my issue. I couldn't make slide jobs the other night. Car was just too tight. It wouldn't actually slide. It would just push, and by the time it makes its way to the top, that guy's already back around you. Oh, looks like the fifth car on this train here, rig, falling off a little bit. Probably got the wall. A wall's gonna be the biggest thing in the Sunday race, man. You got 30 cars nose to tail, one person gets the wall.
Yeah.
Restarts are gonna be crazy.
Yes, they will. Probably not going to be as clean as this race. Hate to say it, but...
No, but when you double the field size, it's kind of expected. Rangers peaked for a second, not gonna make the move. Looks like we got another train of 3 here, back here with Skins, Real Smooth, and Tater.
Oh, look like Shock Attack's out in no man's land.
Yeah.
He's out here cruising by himself, listen to the radio.
High Explosive and Keith here, right in front of that group of 3. Looks like, oh, Dubs has a ton of front end damage, so I would bet you he hit Shackett. Dubs is out of the race.
Oh. Rangers up there, holding down second.
Tell you what, Corey isn't... He's there, but he's not on them, so I wonder if he hasn't fallen off a little bit. Corey, you know, he's really quick. Making his debut tonight.
And we got Mac up there running third. That's Mac at a 17, right? That's all he runs.
Yeah, Mac Attack. He's been really good, at least at these mile and a halves. He was good at Talladega. He was good a week ago at Dover. He was even running pretty decent. He was 3rd place at Martinsville, got a podium. Mac Attack's been quietly really competitive in this series, and here he is running in 3rd. You know, came so close at Talladega. Another podium there where he finished 2nd. Cranger's got that one. So far, man, it's been Technosy with 2 wins, Shackett with 2 wins, and Cranger's, and we got a caution.
Oh, we got a caution. Yeah.
Looking for guys with damage, that's how you figure out. Skins, tons of damage.
Looks like that 43 got lucky.
21's got tons of damage. Looks like Keith, so we missed something involving them. Caution is out, and that will change. That'll save Shackett. I don't know if that was lag. 55 went from the apron to the wall. In turns 1 and 2, I don't know. Hootie Hoo, I don't know if he didn't pit something here out front. Getting freight trained here on the outside.
Let's see what Shackett can do.
Yeah, I was gonna say, watch Shackett come through the field. 3 wide, 62 in the wall, bouncing off into Hootie Hoo, and they are hitting each other back there. 3 wide. Red made it through. Shackett picking them off. All surviving now. They're all surviving. 4-car breakaway. Shackett in the wall again. A lot of guys getting the wall tonight, making mistakes.
Yeah, it's because they're trying to be a little too aggressive, I think, on like restart to get a decent spot. It's getting in trouble.
Hootie Hoo in the wall. Hit Rob there. We'll see if Rob can't finally have a clean stage and make his way through the field. It's been a rough first and so far 2nd stage. At least he's in the race. The beginning there, I thought he was out of the race because he was in the pits for so long, but at least he's still in it.
Shack is running him down there at the 9.
Yeah, we're developing multiple packs here. 4-car breakaway. Cranger's in the wall. Seeing that a lot tonight, man.
Yeah.
But behind him, you've got like 6, 7 cars lined up. Pretty much the rest of the field. So hopefully they can run them down and get everybody battling for the lead here. Have you seen a favorite so far tonight, Dan? Somebody you're keeping your eye on as the 24 goes for a ride?
Well, I'm going to stick with Cranger's You know, I think he's going to have to adjust the car a little bit to get it there. But like that 19 is for surely like the car to beat.
Yeah, so far, you know, he's able to go the furthest on his tires and on his gas. He's led most of this thing. They've been on his tail, but they haven't shown enough to get around him. They couldn't run him down, even with that draft there in the first stage. I'd say you're right. Technology probably the guy to beat, but there's been 4 or 5 guys
up there,
right there.
And I mean, like that guy's a good driver too. So
yeah, Corey lurking right there. Mac Attack, Crangers, of course, there every week. Again, like I was saying before the caution came out, Technology and Shaka with 2 wins, Crangers with a win, and that's 5. We didn't have anybody else win that I know of. Who won last week? Tech?
I'm not sure.
So is that 3 wins for Tech?
I was tired last week.
No, it wasn't Tech. Was it Crangers? I think we're 6 races in,
it
so
was Crangers.
Okay,
Long Run Larry, remember? Long Run Larry.
So I think our big 3 then, Technosy, Crangers, and Shaq all have 2 wins right now, and that's the 6 races for development. So can anybody beat those 3?
I don't think so.
Those 3 have been so even, but every week there's always somebody right there. You know, this week right now it seems to be Big Rig was up there. Right now it's Corey and Mac Attack. Last week Stag Slayer was right there. We go back to Talladega, Mac Attack was right there. Martinsville, Mac was pretty close. So we go to Texas, High Explosive was in the mix. So, oh, we got 4 wide back here.
These boys ain't playing no more.
Well, they were 4 wide in the corner, and then down the straightaway they were all single file, so they got sorted out pretty quickly, but they're not running down the leaders.
No, but the leaders are just driving off.
Shaq and Rig leading this thing here in the second group.
What's going on? Shaq is out in front of Rig now, so let's see if these guys can run him down. Looks like Rig's got a real nice line, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I just don't think they're quite as tight as these top 4 are, and that's going to be tough to run them down if they're not all on the same page. It could take a few mistakes out of these guys, and so far they've been pretty mistake-free, these 4 up here. Just kind of riding, maintaining, but strength in numbers is definitely that second pack, but you know, so far they haven't been successful. Wonder how that caution divided the stage up, if they even need to pit anymore, or...
Good point. Probably find out, maybe.
Yeah, they've got 19 to go. So yeah, 12 to go. 19 laps of fuel, 12 to go. So this is going to be straight up racing it out. And those guys are racing back there, getting the wall. I'd say it's going to be between these 4 for this stage. Cranger's an opportunity to continue his dominating performance in stages. Every race he's made, he's only lost like 2 stages, 3 stages, so he's won the rest of them.
Yeah, like Crangers is a solid driver, there's no doubt about that, you know. I mean, like you can tell right now that his car is like a little tight, and he's still making it work. So 27 out of 37 right now. I don't know what he's got for us.
Yeah, they're good on gas. Mac Attack in the wall. Could he lose the draft now? That'll narrow us down to 3 if he does, and he definitely will. Get in the wall yet again, and it's going to be between these 3 now here as we have about 10 to go. Unless he can run him back down, not sure I see it happening.
No, he can't. He's too far out.
You know, when you...
He's rolling pretty good up there, though. You
when you
never
start,
know. I
when
mean,
you
if you can
start,
get a sniff of that draft, right?
yeah, I
Just
mean, just
give
need
me
a
a
little
little
bit
bit.
of it, just a
Yeah.
little bit, just to get you back in it. But yeah, when you start racing with guys, Dan, you start racing with guys that are better in skill and make less mistakes, it kind of takes away from the ability of your car to more or less just who makes less mistakes. Like,
Yeah.
you know, we see Matt get the wall, and the guys that we see in victory lane each week are the ones that make the least amount of mistakes. And so far in this one, these guys have made a lot of mistakes, and the ones that haven't are the ones up there winning stages. And
Yep.
Technasi's been pretty much perfect so far. Whether it's through his pit cycle or, I don't think I've seen him hit the wall tonight so far. Crangers has gotten it a few times. Shackett's gotten it a few times. I think that's been a lot of big rigs issue. Mac, I mean, Corey's been solid, hanging there, but wasn't there at the end of that first stage. All these guys are pretty even. So it's going to come down to who makes the least amount of mistakes, and so far that's been the 19 car.
Yeah. Like the 19's solid tonight.
Got to be closing in on not too many left.
6 laps to go.
Yep, 6 to go, so it'll be coming to 5 to go here. When do these guys start making the move? I think at this point they're safe. They can race as much as they want as long as they're not slapping the wall. That second group won't get them. So I think these three are good to start racing, but it seems to be
just in the wall.
Seems to be a tendency.
Reg is loose.
They wait really late.
Reg is hanging on right now.
Fire them might start racing it out, start duking it, because without a caution, as long as they don't slap the wall or anything, that second group ain't gonna catch them.
Yeah.
Though I feel like you see a tendency at the end of the races and at the end of the stages, nothing until 2 to go, or at least the white flag, so we'll see if they wait that long. Coming to 4 to go here.
Yeah, it looks like Big Rig better put some wedge in that car or something.
When do they start making the moves? I think that 19's led every lap tonight.
Yeah. Looks like he might all night.
We'll see if they can get around him here. 3 to go in this stage. They better start making moves. Yeah, that's what I don't like, is you limit yourself to 1 lap, 2 laps. You're limiting yourself to 1 move. And if it don't work, you don't win.
True, like a track like this, I mean,
they've got nothing to worry about at this point. Nobody's going to run them down and catch them. It's not like somebody's coming on fresh tires. You wait till the last minute to make a move just to ensure they don't get involved in the battle. That's not the case here. It's these 3 on their own island here. 2 to go. They better start making moves. They're just limiting themselves on moves.
It kind of looks like they're just working together still.
They gotta make a move sooner or
throw
later.
that out the window. Let's go.
2 to go, and still nothing, so my point exactly. They're going to wait till the white flag, and if something doesn't work out, you limited yourself to 1 move and 1 move only. Like, if I'm Corey, now Corey's got to pass both of them if he wants to win the stage.
Yeah, which is pretty much impossible.
Do we see a move here, or are they going to wait till the last corner? They're going to literally limit themselves to 1 opportunity here. We'll see if they even take that. Here it is.
There it is.
They're both going to send it in. Looks like Crangers is going to get clear. Tech going to have a run, but not going to have anywhere to go with it. To the outside, it's going to be a photo finish. Crangers got it.
Oh, good job. Good job, Crangers.
I think that really hurt Corey. The 47 went underneath the 19, so the 19 had the run and couldn't cross the 11 over because the 47 was there.
Oh, and they're all reckoning back.
Oh yeah, 24's got damage 1. I think this is probably after the flag though, the game takes control. So, they might have a ton of damage, but I don't think it actually counts.
Wedge.
All those guys wrecked. It was probably after the start-finish line, so none of that'll actually count. It'll go away next stage. I don't like that. It's like they cross the line and everybody smashes it up, and then he's got damage, and then they start the next stage, and there's actually no damage there. Or maybe they wreck before the line, and they've actually got damage.
Yep.
Rangers, another stage win.
Let's go.
But Tech beat him out of the pits and is going to have the lead.
All he's got to do is hold them down low, and and he could probably keep that top lane.
Yeah, the only way to do it is by pinching that guy in the first turn. It is possible, but you gotta pinch and side draft, and that's not the line that's gonna get it done. He's pretty much.
Crangers is smart though. Like Crangers will just let him lead and just pop it in cruise gear and just lay back and just like let it happen at the end, which is smart for like a track like this. That's really a good approach.
Shaka quickly up to 4th, real smooth up to 5th. Big Rig 6th, Mac Attack falling back on the bottom. Racing back here. 2x2, Keith up the track a little bit, put the 8 in the wall, and the 43's in the wall.
Oh.
And those two are in trouble here. Oh, and they're just sitting on the track.
Going low. Look at him. He's gonna send it. He's gonna try it.
So they got the wall. That was weird.
Oh, he got a spot out of it, I think.
They got the wall, but they both went from like 180 to 0, sitting against the wall in the corner. I'm gonna go back and look at Wrigley's stream. That didn't make any sense.
There's a car in the wall up here. Or no, I just saw a car in the wall. It's not there now. That was weird. Okay. Swear I'm sober.
Yeah, that was a very weird incident.
Oh. Shaka gonna get shuffled back? I don't think so. Oh. He's on the 4th.
Oh, 24 on the wall here, losing some spots.
Happened to Mac Attack fell back a little bit.
Yeah, he fell back on the start, got trapped on the bottom, lost a lot of time. Looks like Go Blue Tater's a little bit more competitive this week. Up there to that 6th spot right behind Rig. Oh, Corey in the grass on the front stretch. I think he just fell asleep down the front stretch there.
Oh, he's like, this is boring.
I've done that a few times too.
Wake up, Corey.
Yeah, you run that very bottom line and you just clip the grass and upset your car. Now the 11's in the grass down the front stretch.
Yep.
Taking turns.
Old Big Rig trying to run him down.
So,
oh, he gets by the 47.
So let's go ahead and recap this season so far, Dan. So, started the developmental series off at 2 short tracks, went from Richmond to Martinsville, where Tech Nasi swept both those races. Then we went on to Texas, where Shakik got his first win, and then we went on to Talladega, where Crangers got it, and then Dover again, where Crangers got it. So, my mistake, Shakik only has 1 win.
Wow.
So I guess we're only 5 races. I don't know why I thought we were 6. Oh, I guess we're 6 in. So yeah, so the big 3 so far has been the only one to win races so far here this season. And so far they are 1, 2, 3. Corey right there in the mix.
Yeah, looks like Shack Attack is making his way up through there. Sitting third right now.
Shack not wasting any time going to the bottom. He ain't gonna clear both of them though.
Looks like that 47's falling off a little. Maybe not.
Oh, the one car.
Oh!
Middle of the straightaway.
The two cars are just solid on the track.
Ghosted. At least I hope they were ghosted. 17 is, he must have been the other one, Dan, out of the race. No caution. Shackett almost cleared both of them there.
The move.
But you see, net loss here. Well, the 47's gonna push him. Oh, Shackett in the wall. Oh, just brushed it.
Looks like he's backing it up a little bit. He might try to make a move.
He's gonna have the momentum. He'll probably be able to make it in turn one if he does. I don't think he's gonna clear both of them though. He's gonna have to try and get one of them. There he goes.
And he's going for it.
It's not even, he didn't even go for a full slide job though. Looks like he just kind of drove it in underneath, try to get side by side, but maybe it worked.
Try to get some practice at it, you know what I mean? See where his car's at. Car does run the bottom pretty good though, you know, just like the middle of the track.
And Corey jumps underneath, and net loss here for Shackett. Scroll through the field, looks like another group of three. Big Rig, Real Smooth, and Keith all together. Oh, the 43 is front stretch, sitting in the middle of the grass. Looks like he's turned into a show card for this race, as we watch cars drive by. Oh, the one is exited as well. There's actually not many cars left in this one. Ah, never mind, there's still most of the field yet. Well, the only thing that's going to shake this thing up is either get within one lap to go, or pit stops, and I'm sure pit stops will be coming up relatively soon.
Ford just made
37 to go. $37 to go. Not sure how much gas is left.
Big Rig is loose.
Shackett racing here gonna clear Corey.
Yeah.
Corey must have got the wall because he lost quite a bit of time to the guys in front of him.
Shackett wants to race, boys.
Yeah, Cranger's happy riding in second, Tech happy leading, Corey just kind of doing whatever. You know, he'll pass Shackett if available, but other than that, he's just riding, and Shackett wants the lead and doesn't have it.
Yeah.
Wants to get it. You can see Cranger's runs a lower line in the corner there than Tech does.
Yeah, I think it's because he's a little tight. You know what I mean? So he's just kind of making up for it.
Shackett gonna try and clear both of them. Not gonna happen.
Good effort, man.
Check it in the wall there off of 2. I think I've yet to see that 19 hit the wall tonight, though.
Big rig in the grass.
Oh no.
Yep. Saves
Yeah.
it though, he's back on the track.
He had a good race going, but just couldn't put one together.
And I think his car's just, it's a little loose.
Well, if he sends it over to me, I'll help him adjust it.
That's it.
Technosy here out front, Cranger second, Shaq at third, Corey fourth. These 4 under a blanket. Corey, the only one of these 3 that hasn't won yet this season, making his first race tonight. Shaq will have an opportunity here. He's going to the outside to make a pass. And that should work.
That's the move right there.
There it is. Now it's going to force Crangers to maybe pass Tech, and he will. Tech the crossover. We're racing now.
Oh, 3 wide we going?
Still 2 wide. If Shackett don't get clear, he's going for the lead.
No.
He's going to clear him. Slide job. Tech gonna have to pull another one. He will. Here we go. They're racing now, man. Here comes Crangers and Corey. This could ultimately be another net loss for Shackett. They're going to get clear, and we're right back to where we were 2 laps ago.
It's
That
funny
was
what
awesome.
happens to you. Once like someone passes you, you're like, because you got that run, you can take that crossover.
It's so hard too to tell yourself check up and get in line. You got the momentum. You don't typically get runs like that, but because he's so slow off the corner because of dive bombing it in, you gotta take it. You're coming so much quicker. It's hard to tell yourself stay in line, just make the pass. He crossed him over, and they got racing there, and ended up in the exact same order they were in when they first started going at it. Ranger's in the wall though. Shaq not wasting any time. It's gonna be neck and neck. We could see another slide job by him here. I think he might clear him getting in. He will. Doesn't even need to. They're both gonna get by him there.
Get in that turn.
They're both gonna get by. Oh, crossover by Crangers on Corey.
Racing now.
I think Shaka could end up with the lead out of this if Crangers doesn't get clear of him here. Because Shaka will then only have to get by Tech rather than both. Oh, he's in the wall!
Oh, he's going to clear him. Oh, the 47.
Oh, man. Shaka was in the position he wanted to be in. Now he lost the draft.
With all that air, you know what I mean? When you get like a lot of cars around you, man, it just changes your car.
Wow.
It's tight.
Lost a ton of time. He was in the position he wanted to be in too. It's hard to clear both cars, but he was in second, so he would have easily been able to clear Tech. Tech might have pulled the crossover, they would have raced it out for a little bit, but Shaq would have at least had the opportunity being in second to pass him. He wasn't going to get by him from third. Now he's lost the draft and not in a good spot.
Oh, he's out. Yeah, he ain't getting back up there. That's caution. And like that's the downside of being aggressive. You know what I mean?
Yep.
I mean, I don't blame him for it. It's a race. This is a good place for him to test his car. You know?
Pit stop should be around the corner. Here we are, signaling.
Big Rig just is actually coming out of the pits.
Crangers didn't. He don't look like he's gonna pit, so he's gonna take the fresh tires. We've seen the short pit work, and we also seen it not work.
Yeah. I think I'd stay out at least like another lap.
If I'm Shackett, I'm sending it into pit road, given everything I got here and gaining time.
I would like burn my fuel up pretty much if I had someone to run with, I guess.
I think Shackett would have been smart to short pit. Would have gained a little bit of time.
Yes.
He probably didn't know they were pitting though. But he would at least would have gained a little bit of time. All it would have taken was for him to get back in the draft to have a chance. So now the question's going to be, if Crane just hits pit road. Where is he going to merge back out at? Is he going to lose a lot of time and be out of it? Is he going to be right there? Could he come out ahead? We've seen Tech
like
do it.
These cars will burn a lot of fuel when they're in their race gear, so I feel like him by like staying out that extra lap might help him. I mean, some of these guys might.
Corey beat Tech out. That's pretty big. Corey will take over the race lead if it all comes out if it all works out as planned. We'll see where they merge out compared to the 11. And he is leaving his pit box now. Here they come. He's definitely going to lose some time.
All he needs is that draft, you know.
And those two are separated. He's going to have to hope those fresh tires make it because he lost a ton of time. A ton of time. And then there were two. Corey in the lead. Technasi to second.
I mean, he does have fresh tires. Like, he might run him down for like a couple laps. And then
he could. He could. I don't see him making up that massive gap.
No, like these guys are both fast up front. Two cars are faster than one, even though I mean that it is low draft.
Yep. Well,
he better hope these guys run out of fuel.
Or really, really race hard.
Yeah.
He's half a straightaway back from him. I wish I could just hit the caution button from up here and re-rack him.
Right? Come on, boys.
Oh, and now Wrigley's done as well.
Uh-oh.
There's not many guys left in this one. He finished. You should get a pretty good finish.
Alright, stay in this one, boys. Explosive still out there. He ain't no quitter. Oh, 99, big rig. Ooh, they almost got collected.
There's a ton of cars down pit road.
Yeah.
At least 4 or 5. I don't know how much time Cranges is gaining. I can't imagine it's enough that he's going to get there, but I do believe he is gaining.
Yeah, we'll see, you know. I know that the car that I gave him is set up for like a long run. You know, so we'll see.
Can he get there? I don't think he's gonna happen, but Tech and Corey here out front. Still pretty many laps to go in this one. About 18, 19. They won't have to pit again. These two I can guarantee they won't start racing until probably a white flag.
I mean, if this comes down to gas, though, I mean, like, he could get it back there.
Yeah, I'm not sure how close the final stage falls.
Pretty close. I think it was pretty close. And if you're out here running like your race gear, then you're going to burn a little more fuel.
Yeah, I mean, if that's the case, it could come down to that, but he stayed out the longest. That would mean the rest of the field would be short. I think they're probably going to be fine. I'm not sure.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, no, I mean, like I said, then there were two, Technology and Corey, going to have to race it out. You can see the 11 back there in the background. A little bit further back, Shackett, probably regretting making those crazy moves.
I
Got
think
the
he's
wall.
back here thinking about probably what he did. Yeah.
He wanted the lead and had it there for a second.
He had it, and it's a good lesson for him here at Pump Sunday. You know?
Technos is pushing the crap out of Corey, so he ain't saving anything. I think
Now
he's
they
good.
saving no more fuel. I mean, if there were.
Yeah, I think they're good to go. Scroll through this field, high explosive and real smooth. Looks like we got a couple cars here. Looks like Keith and T-Skins, or T-Skins, Skins for Life. Right there, here's Hootie Hoo and Rig. I think that's all that's left, Keith. Right there. I see a lot of cars down pit road, but Corey and Tech. Yeah, a lot of cars down pit road. Who is gonna get it? There's probably about 14, 15 to go. Cranger's lurking there in the background. He's definitely gaining. I don't think it's gaining near enough. But he is gaining. One lap pressure tires.
Hey, I actually got a question. What is a shack attack?
I don't know. Yo, what is a Technosy?
I don't know.
You can say that about a lot of names on here,
I
Dan.
know. I was just looking at it today. I was like, that sounds crazy.
Technosy and Corey, they're just nose to tail. Probably, I'd imagine Technosy is probably going to wait to the last lap to make a move. Mistake out of Corey. He's in the wall side by side. He's going to make it now. To the lead he goes. Now he's going low. Maybe trying to break the draft.
I think so.
Big mistake out of Corey. Gave it to the 19.
Oh, bummer.
That's the kind of things Crangers needs to happen, or needs to see happen if he's going to... He's definitely gaining. Again, it ain't going to be enough,
he was
but...
gaining, and he seems like he's slow just right there.
Oh, now Tech that's the closest to the wall he's been all night, but they're racing now. This is what Crangers needs.
Now, this is what we're doing? Yeah.
Yeah, let's do this for the last 15 laps. Come on. He's going to send it in.
Looks like the 47 turns really well.
Clear.
It's very well.
Oh, you saw.
Coming back down the bottom, gives a little bump.
He gave the crossover, but the 47 blocked it. He ran into the back of him, slowed his momentum down. The 47 to the lead. And the 11's definitely closing the gap. He was half a straightaway down. Now I'd say he's about a quarter straightaway back. At least he's back in the picture at this point. I'd say they're not safe yet to race like that the rest of the way. They probably have to wait till about 5 to go.
Oh, but I'm glad they are.
Yeah, I'm glad they are too. Let's get that 11 back in it. The 4 car, barely in the picture. Who is gonna get it here? I don't know if Riggs on the lead lap or not. I hope he is. Give us an accurate guess on the laps. Ten to go. Coming to 9 to go.
I'm gonna try to get him on that top.
Well, actually 9 to go. Coming to 8 to go.
It's coming slowly, but those guys got to race a little more to be able to get up there.
8 to go if Rig is on the lead lap. If Rig is on the lead lap, 8 to go.
I think that he's a little too far out, Rangers.
Yeah, I agree. That's definitely far-fetched to get there, but if these two get racing, it'll give them a chance, especially if they get the wall and do the things they were doing.
Draft. Let's go.
He's in the picture, though.
But he's done well just to make up to me like the ground that he has.
Wonder if the 19's falling off a little bit.
This looks like it.
Backed up the corner. He's got a good run coming out. Still right there.
Go for it. He's not gonna go for it.
47 running lower off the track. This is going to give the 19 an opportunity to build a run.
Here comes long run Larry. How many laps we got?
Tech going to drive underneath. No, he's not going to stay in line.
Oh, you can taste it back there.
They're coming to 5 to go.
5 to go.
5 to go.
Keep racing, boys.
Grander's just a little bit too far back. He's about a second back, maybe a little more. No, he's definitely probably about 2 seconds back.
Got to hit that lag switch.
He's probably about 1.5 back or so. 4 to go. And Technosi's not putting the pressure on Corey the way I would expect with 4 to go, so I'm starting to think he's falling off.
Yeah.
Corey looks pretty quick here at the end of this thing. He's backing up the corners, he's getting runs off.
Oh.
A little loose there by Corey, maybe trying to break the draft, not sure. 4 to go again. Going to be coming to 3 to go this time. It's going to be close. If these two really get into it, it will give Crangers a shot, but... And I think they're both aggressive enough that could happen.
Oh, he's got the inside.
Faked him to the outside, he's there. Corey gonna block him. Put him in the fence. Wow, he was there, Dan.
Oh, boy. I didn't know how that was going to go.
If I'm the 19, I'm not happy about that. He got his nose there. The 47 cut him off. Racing here at the end. Oh, he's on the outside this time for sure.
Up on a lap car. What's going to happen here?
He's to the outside of him this time.
Oh, he's got him. He's got him. He's got him right here. Yeah, he was trying to block so hard it kind of cost him.
2 to go. Now it's going to be Corey's opportunity. Can he get there? Craner's just a little bit too far back. Coming to the white flag this time, Dan.
Here we go.
Can Corey get it done? Tech going for his 3rd win. Corey, his debut tonight.
Here he goes. He's going to bounce him off the wall.
He's close enough. If he doesn't get the wall here, he could make a move in 3 and 4. I don't think he's close enough.
Going low. Oh no, go to the bottom. There you go.
He went to the bottom, gonna have to make a big time dive bomb. He's gonna... He put him in the wall!
Oh! Is he gonna...
Coming to the line! And that's the way he's gonna win it!
I don't think he meant to do that, you know, it's just... one of those things, yeah.
Wow.
Good finish. The hard track.
And Corey in his opener for the developmental series or the Wednesday series is going to get it done. Technosy had the car to beat, led most of the laps, comes up just a little short.
Corey said he was going to drive around the back tonight. I said, no, you're not.
What a race. Well, Dan, if I do that to you on the last lap of Sunday, you gonna be pissed?
Yep.
So do you expect the 19 car to be pissed?
Yep.
Let's bring him in. Talk to him. Crangers rounds out the podium here, getting 3rd place tonight. Still don't even know if that's how you say his name. It was Crangers, K-Rangers, I have no idea. Yeah, long run Larry.
He was still running, just a little too long.
Yeah, went that one lap extra and ultimately hurt him there at the end. And there he is. Crangers, you tried to pull out the strategy that Technology won that one stage with. I think it was stage 2 that he won it there, staying out that extra lap, and you just seemed to lose a lot more time than he did by staying out that extra lap, and ultimately costed you. Couldn't quite gain all the time there back at the end. They almost got into it and brought you right back into it there on the last lap, but not quite enough. Crangers, walk me through it, man.
Yeah, honestly, it was just kind of a practice session today. I was really trying to feel the car, feeling how it would do in third, fourth, in a draft out front. Really just wanted to learn as much as possible, see if I had to make any adjustments. I made, I think, one adjustment on the green flag pit stop in stage 1, and after that, I think the car was actually pretty much perfect. I didn't touch it the rest of the race. I still like to keep my streak of at least winning one stage every race, so I like that. But no, the one lap extra, I wanted to try something, see if it worked. Now that I know for next time, it doesn't make a difference. I honestly started losing time near the end when they weren't fighting, so I know I got to stay out a bit longer or come in a bit sooner. But no, great run for the 47 and the 19. They were both quick, and I know it got a bit physical, but they were pretty good.
Yeah, man. Well, yeah, like you said, continuing that streak there with stage wins. You've definitely won a lot more stages than you've lost, and two-time winner here so far this season. Couldn't quite get it done tonight, but you were there. You were in contention. Another podium for you, Crangers. Dan, you have anything to add for him?
Nope. I'm good.
All right, well.
Good job, Crangers.
Yep, good run tonight, Crangers, and see you. Well, we'll see. I guess we'll see if we see you next week with this new rule implemented. But
yeah, we'll see.
We'll see. All right, well, awesome run tonight, Crangers, and we'll see you Sunday. How about that?
10-4.
Tech, you got a copy?
Yep.
Well, Tech, I think me and Dan can agree. You probably had the car to beat. Got a little bit physical there at the end. Walked me through your race, and so close, but so far away.
Yeah, my car was all right. It was definitely tight in traffic, and also with like a pack of cars behind you. But once I took the lead from Crangers there in the beginning of stage 1, I pretty much led every single lap up until like the end of stage 3 there. Crangers did make a move on me there at the end of stage 2. He dive bombed it in. He managed to stick it, and he took stage 2 there. And then there in stage 3, I was battling with the 47, and the 11 pitted. I think it was one lap before us, and was it after? Can't remember.
Yeah, one lap later.
Yeah, and never really managed to make his way back there. And then, there was just between me and the 47. I think it was like 3 laps ago. I managed to get to his outside coming to the line, and I think he put me in the wall. It might have been a situation with like the bubble. Like it might not have been on his screen, but yeah, I did have a bumper right on his right quarter panel, and then he gave the spot back to me there. He gave me the lead, and then there at the white flag, he dive bombed it in there in turns 3 and 4. I think I actually put myself into the wall before me and him made contact, so I don't want to say it was a clean move, but I think part of that was my fault as well. But still had a great points day, P2. Hope I can ride that momentum to Sunday.
Yeah, well, Tech looks like he had a good car tonight. So close, but again, just so far away. Another, like you said, good points night tonight. Another really competitive car, and so close, but so far away. Awesome run tonight, Tech.
Thank you.
And we'll move on to the winner here. Corey coming in, debut tonight, made his first race in the developmental series. Another Sunday driver, if you guys aren't familiar. Races for RCR. Came in the night and made his way through the field and was there at the end. Corey, got a copy?
Yeah, I got you, buddy.
Walk me through your race, man.
Yeah, actually it was a very good race for me. There's a few things that are really bad. I think I did put the 19 in the wall twice, actually. Even coming to the white flag, or the checkered flag, I should have just let Granger or Tech there have that one. Regardless if he put himself in the wall, it didn't help that I came barreling ass up through there and put him even more in the wall. So, yeah, I'm not very happy about how everything went, but the car handled good through traffic, and I thought it'd handle better when it got out front, but it just seemed to get worse. So we definitely got a lot of work to do before Sunday. But in my book, I took home P2. Tech won that race. So, yeah.
Well, awesome run tonight, Corey. I think you have a pretty decent car. I'm sure you'll work on it, get it tuned up for Sunday. I know you're quick, just like all these guys. You know, Shaq was in the mix before he had his issue, but all four of you guys and really a majority of this field, I think, will be big contenders come Sunday. So I'm sure you'll get it tuned up, you'll get it fixed, and you'll probably be competitive for RCR on Sunday. Just hopefully you won't outrun the 10 car, but maybe you will, maybe you won't. But with that being said, Dan, do you have anything to add for tonight's broadcast before we put it away?
Good job, guys. Good job.
Good job. All right, well, that's going to do it. Heck, I forget wherever we are next week. Darlington. Yes, can't wait.
Oh,
Darlington will be
boy.
fun, will be interesting. Unlike any other track. Yeah, gonna be some mad people. What we saw tonight, we're gonna see a lot of that next week. A lot of guys got the wall tonight with, Kansas being the outside, and just a lot of guys got the wall tonight. We're probably gonna see it even more next week at Darlington, but make sure you tune in. Hopefully we'll have a good turnout again next week. We've had a great turnout all season for our Wednesday night series. So with that being said, see you guys in a week. Peace.